Over 60. That's a compilation. It's not as hard to get at the covers, one might think. Hi, Surgeon.
Good, sir. Roger, I got some more data if you want to hear it on the PTUs. Okay. The first through the second hour, or from hour 1 through 2, the commander had 1150 and the LMP 1290. Now the overall average for the first 2 hours was 1200 on the CDR and 1220 on the LMP.
So yeah, working on the lane connector now, Bob.
Okay, I copy that, Zach. Yeah, I copy that, Zach.
Dang, it's hard to hit that garbage file.
Dang it. So Roger, anything else at the heat flow connector connected by now? Anything else at the heat flow connector connected by now?
Yes, sir.
Hey, very much fun. Go ahead. Have you guys got any explanations about the increase in rover battery temps while we were parked here?
I'm a little late, Jack, until I get the battery covered.
What I got,
I got the heat flow for you.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking at that now. But they both went up.
Well, the old lane connector doesn't connect just like usual. Or lock. Okay, I'm not going to touch the battery.
Make sure he's releasing pressure.
The covers are clean.
No pressure.
Yeah, the batteries themselves are clean. The LCRU is the Dutch.
Flight experiment. Go. Okay, that's...
So is the TV.
Yeah, we know what that is. That's probably the meter picking up the batteries and temperature. When you activate the meters, there's it actually will begin to heat up. Okay, answer this. We don't have a double com the whole ALSEP time. Just the TV remote. Say again, Captain. Are we going to have this double com the whole ALSEP time with this TV remote? Echo flight. Press flight. Are we still getting the echo here? Say again?
Okay, well, the battery covers are in the shade.
Okay, copy that, Neil.
Well. Okay, I hope that helps.
For now.
Woo! I'm going to go to Mac for a minute here. Do you buy that?
Okay, gosh, whatever's
It's hot in the valley of Taurus.
Okay.
Okay, ooh, man, is that... Woo! Yeah. I'm going back to intermediate.
Okay, copy that.
Okay, Bob, I'm ready to go to work.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to push the gravimeter.
Roger, Mark.
Okay? You have a mark.
Copy
It's
that.
blinking, and remember what I said, it's a piece of cake to take on and off.
Okay, copy that.
Okay, this is north over here, huh? Okay, awful load heat flow, 10 northwest. You got the connector connected. Carry heat flow 30. Place on ground, experiment up. Okay. I'm going to do that, Jack. Keep your eye on cables. Oh, man. All I can do is go downhill over here. Jack, do you read? Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to level. Are you going to move that very much? No, I'll be working with it to try to level it. That's going to be a major task. Okay, there's 30 feet. I'll get this thing squared away when I... Okay, buoy boat time. are just like they are at the Cape. You can feel every one of them. Hey, Bob, has Ron been able to see the limb?
Stand by, I'll find out. Watch it, Jack.
First cable hook. Got it? You all right?
Yep.
I'll straighten it up in a minute. Okay, the LSG is going out.
Okay,
I hope
copy
this
that.
does the things that we want it to for us. Bob, I'm not doing too badly on keeping things clean. The base of the central station and got some stuff on it, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Okay, Jack, we appreciate your efforts, and we understand you got the lean connected eventually.
Yes, and it locked. Just took some diddling. Okay, sun's over there. Oops, I forgot my Boyd bolts. Let's see. And I never drilled a hole where there's not a can. Boyd bolts are off. Bob, is it bothering that the base of the LSG is touching soil? Because this is pretty soft. Bob, did you give me an answer?
Roger. Ron thinks he's seen it. We haven't had a confirmation on the last orbit when you were talking to him, but he thinks he saw it the previous orbit.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob.
Go.
Can the LSG, the base of the LSG, be touching the soil?
Stand by on that.
Well,
Roger,
it's
Jack,
very
the base.
soft, and it's going to be hard to level for it. And
Roger, Jack, the base can be touching the ground.
okay, it's level. Aligned. The sun shield is shaded inside. The level bubble is just touching the outer circle. Are they one circle? And I improved that. It's perfectly centered now. And I'm going to uncage. Whoops. The experiment moved. It's still pretty good level. Okay, it's uncaged. The gimbal is swinging.
Okay, copy that.
The gimbal is swinging.
Copy that. And Jack, you're still in
Bubble
max.
is back, just cut. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I've been working, man.
Okay.
Okay, I went to pseudo-intermediate, between minimum and intermediate. The bubble is just touching the circle, and the alignment, sun alignment is good.
Roger, copy that. Thank you.
Okay, Gene, you got some good slack here. You can leave it that way. You shouldn't have the cable draped across anything. That's good. Okay, I want to try and get this thing in there. There it is. help you, Gene? Yeah, I got a little dust in this mirror, though. I want to make sure Bob, I got a little dust on the white surface, not on the mirror. The heat flow, you got any recommendations?
Stand by on that, Jack. Gene, is that the heat reflector?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
as long as it's not on the mirror, it's okay, Gene.
Now let me take another look. I'll double check. Watch it. You're pulling pretty hard. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm not pulling. Okay, the mirror's clean.
Okay, then that's good enough.
Give me some more slack up here. You're great, okay? Okay. Okay, that's where it's going, Jack, right there. Can you... Okay. How's that? That's good. Got enough? This way just a little, Gino. That's good. Doesn't take much. Yeah, we sure didn't need blocks or anything on here. There's enough soil here to level almost anything.
See that?
So soft, though, it's hard to get a best level. Whoops. That's strange. I think I did something wrong. What's that? Pull the pin at the wrong time. Okay, the heat flow is level. The Nomen is good. And Bob, I verified that that dirt is not on the mirror. It's on the white stuff that you know is horizontal to the surface of the box.
Okay, copy that, Gene. That's okay.
The mirror's clean.
Roger, thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you a TGE reading.
Roger, we're ready.
Okay, 670-002-601. 670-002-601.
Okay, we copy that.
Bob, was that with the camera running?
Roger, the camera's been running all this time.
That's beautiful. Okay, your temperatures are down to 100 and maybe a skosh under 120, so maybe those batteries are cooling off.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir, good. I don't want to walk on that third EVA.
Roger.
I'm getting a light drive in this machine. Okay, pull pin 2. Pin 2 always comes before pin 1. I think that's in the NASA documents now. What's that? Pin 2 comes before pin 1. Okay, reel 3 comes before reel 1 and 2 also. I think I overdid that one.
Yeah, it went clean out of sight, but by all means, watch reel 2.
Oh, you think you're so clever. Believe it or not, Bob, I'm anchoring the geophone module.
Hey, Jack, it looks to us on the TV as though you're anchoring the geophone module with a flag.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm anchoring the geophone module with a flag. Okay, 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs, and none of them. Hey, Bob, remind me to police the garbage pile.
All right.
The garbage pile is turning out to be just like every other ALSEP deployment. It's hard to control.
And I understand all your legs came out okay, Gino. Or didn't come out.
Yes, here. They all came out okay. Okay, LMS ring is full.
Copy that.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, Bob, I've got my tools of the trade right here. I'm ready to go to work. Now, I put a mark in the deck. Here it is, right there. Hey, Bob, what have I forgotten? The package won't rotate.
Try rotating the UHD.
No, I'm serious. Oh, rotate the UHD, huh? Yeah, remember that one? No, that's right. I'm sorry. I knew it! I knew it would happen. Yeah. Where's your garbage pile, Jack? Well, I can't find yours. No, don't worry about my garbage pile. It turns out it looks very much like the ALSEP. Okay, I made a mark over here that says that should be about cable length. What am I doing over here? You're awfully close. Now, I'm going right in here, Jack. Right here. Okay, I can move it further. No, that's all right. Further north. No, this will be all right. I just want to keep away from you there. We shall soon see how tuned we are. I'm anxious to see what's under this mantle.
So are we.
Oh, Bob, I hope I can drill you a couple good holes.
How about 3?
And I know you do too. Okay, Bob, the arrow is east-west, pointing west. The bubble is in the center. If I'm lucky, it'll stay there. I'm more like east-northeast. I'm trying to keep a little farther away from Gene.
Okay, copy that.
Brake seal is open. Okay, that was my mark. Let me see. Double check that cable length. I sure hate to drill a hole that was outside of the length of the cable. Okay, Bob, the LMS is deployed. I'm policing the site. The screen is over the port.
Copy that.
I'm going to move one big rock. What am I doing down in here? What were you doing down in there? Okay. And Bob, there's a little bit of dust adhering to the sides of the LMS. And a few particles, less than 0.5% of the surface on the top. But of course, you're going to clean that one off, so that's all right.
That's a firm on the top.
The north side has about a 10 or 15% dust cover.
Copy that. And Gino, you're leaning pretty heavy forward on that drill.
Okay, Bob. She went in. She's going in like she's in some pretty dead stuff, and then I hit some rock here. I'll watch it. I won't lean forward. I'm not putting too much pressure on it.
Okay.
It sounds to me like she's chipping her way through rock. Maybe just a little longer drilling hole than it was at the Cape. Bob, she's going in, but not without a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, Roger, we're observing that, Gino.
Every once in a while she breaks through a soft spot.
Good.
Bob, I tell you, this central station's a bear. Bear to get level. Well, I just got dust on it now. It's just too soft. Boy, that sure was drilling in hard stuff because it took a lot to get it off.
Okay, Jack, and we can certainly stand a little bit of dust, at least on top of that central station sun shield.
Yeah, I guess the level's important.
Roger.
I could just see what John's thinking right now. That's what makes the difference. That's where you expend your energy. Bob, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that without a lot of time. It's hanging against the south edge.
Say again there, Jack.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to level the central station. Anything I could do, Jack? Okay, I got it off the edge.
Okay, maybe we better just leave it there.
Well, I'm making it worse by getting dust on the top.
The dust on the top is not as important as getting it leveled, Jack, but if you got it broken off the edge, that ought to be good enough.
Bob, I'm riding at about 382. I've got, I guess about 80. Well, no, there's half. I guess 60%, no flags and no tones.
Okay, copy that, Tino.
Okay, Bob, it's touching the second ring. The Nolan is aligned, and I'm going to leave it alone.
Roger on that.
I think I lost all the time I might have made up. Hey, Bob, it's obvious that I'm going through some pretty tough stuff. Consolidated material, like rock fragments, and then it breaks through, and then it jumps for about 3 or 4 inches, and then I hit some more fragments.
Roger, we're seeing that, Gino. Looks interesting.
Oh, me. I got too low on that one. I thought I had that gauged. You deploy that geophone, you go out of sight. Bob, there would be absolutely no way of breaking this drill from those bores without that tool. I guarantee you that.
Okay, we copy that, Gino.
I think I found a way to get this off, though. A little help. Okay, number 3 coming up.
Roger, the third and last one on this hole.
Yes, sir. Oh, boy. Time out.
Okay.
Don't work too hard.
Roger.
My thunder's still on, which makes me happy. I tell you, they could come and sprinkle the whole area with water, get rid of some of this dust.
Okay, Gino, and can you remember that the seat flow cables are not crossed as they come out of the box?
Yes, sir, I very definitely made a point of not crossing them.
Okay, very good.
They are not
Good.
Oh, where do we find such men? How's it coming, Jack? Oh, slow. This leveling has really thrown me behind a power curve. But I know they're serious about it, so if I can keep it where it is now, I'm in like Flynn. It's perfectly centered. And even the Nolan is aligned within a shadow width. Man, is that thing biting. Really working down there, huh? Oh, you betcha, man. I'm in something tough down there now. Woo! What bore are you in? Number 3. if I let go of that drill and it kept running, or if that drill kept running and I wasn't anchored to the ground, it'd throw me over the massif. It tangential turns.
Okay, Gene,
I'm in a mother lode down there.
Gene, if it's getting really tough and you're not making much progress, we'll be happy with it where it is.
No, sir,
looks
you're
like
going to
you really
be
got
happy
it
with it the way it's supposed to be, and that's where it's...
You were hiding it from us.
Yes,
We couldn't
sir.
tell how deep in you were.
I wanted to surprise you. They're going in all the way, and they're both going to work. Gets a little tough looking into the sun. Yeah. Oh, man, a Chevette. I don't know where I picked that word up, but that's better than some, I guess. Now, if I can use my little lean-to here. Oh, man, that works great. That works great. Put this out of the way. Bob, I'm into the white marks. It depends on what you want to call the surface. You know, it's I can give you give or take 6 or 8 inches.
Yeah, something like that'll do, Gene, I guess. You can measure
Gene,
from what you got
is
right
that
there.
coming up, changing color on you at all? No, Jack, you didn't change in color. I can't even tell where it's coming up. Oh! I don't think it is coming up. I think I'm just pushing it aside. Well, I tell
I
you,
saw something come up then, just
the
then,
old
Jack.
ALSEP centrifugation had to blaze itself, it turns out.
Roger on that. That was
Bob?
pretty amazing.
Okay, when I finally leveled it in a bullseye. I don't know whether you heard me or not, but it was perfect. So it's okay. It's just got it's got about 20% dust cover on the top.
Okay.
Glad you got that probe covered.
And Jack Alsep says that that's okay. The
Yeah,
20%
let's see
no
how much.
problem.
Okay. I put a rock under the northwest corner. Whoops, guess what happened? It's like in training, Gino. What happened? The old geophone cable caught on the corner. Okay. Oops, I'm not ready. It says F4B on that. That's an airplane. Houston, there's no dust on a probe except that which was on my hands.
Okay, copy that.
That must be solar wind. Sorry not to be more talkative, but just taking all the concentration I got. I don't have to push this down. I can see that. Yeah, this Taurus doesn't hold any better here than it did in train. Oh, don't lose that, Cheeto. Don't lose that. Don't lose that. Notice how you talk to yourself out here? Who, me? Tell by Fez. He was getting farther and farther behind. Well, I've had my once for today. Your one what? Yeah. I just did my whiffer deal. Oh, did you fall? No. It's funny how for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, isn't it? Hey, I've heard that before. Okay, secure thermal curtains. Thermal curtains are secured.
Okay, copy that.
How far behind am I, Bob?
Stand by. Roger, we're showing Gene just about 20 minutes and Jack just about 25, between 20 and 25 for both of you.
Okay. Our consumables.
Stand by.
Well, if this thing ain't going to work better than that. Bob, just like the book says, it's down to Papa 1 and it hooked.
How about that?
Oh, boy, the old fingers really suffer on these. Take it easy. Okay. I want this one down to F1. Would you believe F1?
No, I believe you, Gene.
Bob, in this soil, best number I can give you is about an inch below the white spots, or Bravo 1.
Okay, copy Bravo 1.
I got a better way of putting that last thermal shield on, though. Okay, Bob, you're looking at it, coming out to the south, although I don't expect it'll stay that way, unless I put some dirt over the cable. How's that grab you?
Stand by, Gene.
You like that thermal shield the way it is? Okay, that's coming out south. That's in good shape. I'm pleased with that.
Dirt's okay if you want to put it on there.
I'm moving on.
Okay.
Now, the thermal shield is on there, Bob. I got them all on there.
No, I was talking about, did you want to put some dirt on there to hold it down? That's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I got it down without the dirt.
Okay, good enough.
I'm just finding all sorts of good ways to make life easier out here. Stay away from the cables. Bob, and I didn't forget the last measurement either.
Roger that.
Hey, can you see this big mound that I just what? That's just to the north, not the mound, the depression that's just to the north of me?
Roger 17.
It's probably behind a rover. Okay, well, how's that look for the core?
Stand by. Gino, can you give us a distance estimate to that? Does it look like it's 80 feet or so?
Yeah.
Okay, then that sounds good.
Oh, shucks. Hey, Bob, is there any way a level bubble can fail?
Hey, Jack, remember that's on top of those wobbly legs and or wobbly springs there, and with the thing not being straight, you shouldn't really expect the level bubble to be level after the thing's been deployed. That happened at the Cape a couple times, remember?
Yeah, but Bob, I've moved this practically all the way down to full throw, and that bubble won't move, and I can't get it to move by tilting it, and I was level. And the bubble on the top of the central station is still level.
Oh, okay, you're talking about the level on your other one, huh? Stand by on that.
The Noman, yeah. Both of them. I can't get it to move to the other side of the fluid. Keep working. That thing shouldn't fail. Well, I've gone full throw. That's not level. That bubble's stuck in there somehow. In both of them. That's not even pointing close to the Earth. Okay, I'm going to have to tweak it up. Let them see the signal strength and tweak it.
Okay, why don't you try and manually point it, try and level it and see what you can do towards getting it towards the Earth.
I will, Bob. That bubble's just not working. I can't figure that one out.
Okay, just go ahead and...
Okay, maybe I jarred it loose here.
Okay.
Okay, I think I jarred it loose.
That's another
Don't ask me how.
Yeah, okay, we won't.
Okay, and I got the other one loose. That's very strange. A sticky level bubble. Never heard of it. Hey, Bob?
Go ahead, Jack.
If you're looking at me, what I'm talking about is this depression in here for the core. Oh, maybe 15, 20 meters out in here. Jack, what did you have in mind for the neutron flux? Either the one you're down in there, or the next one over behind that rock in front of you over there. Oh, yeah, I can go way over there. That's not too far, probably, from the rock. Either way, I think it's fine, Gene. But I would suggest behind the rock. For the neutron flux, huh? Yes, sir, and the core. Well, I thought they wanted a core in that depression. Well, there's also one over there. We give it a choice.
17.
I'll go behind that rock. That looks good from here.
On 17, we think you guys are in by far the best position to judge that, far better than we are. You know what the requirements are on shielding and greater than 50 meters, 25 meters.
Okay, Bob. Okay, the long bore is in.
Okay, copy that, Gene. Looks like that one went in fairly well.
Well, probably about like the other one did. Not too bad.
Okay.
Oh, I must be getting old. I expect the next two are going to be a little harder. Bob, I'm not very happy with this level. But I'll turn it on and have me come back a little bit later when they're warmed up some more and let's see what it looks like.
Okay, we'll do that. Give me a mark when you turn it on and we'll see what kind of signals we got.
Okay, the shadow Noman's aligned. I'm going to turn the shorting plug on.
Copy that.
It's on.
Roger.
And the needle is full scale left.
Copy that.
I can't believe that. What's the problem? Well, that whole bore turns in the ground. It's so loose. I got that. You know, those threads sometimes stick on you a little bit. I got one stuck halfway down, and the whole bore is turning. So now I got to use a wrench on it.
Okay, Jack, and we have...
Bob, I've got a rock about 10 feet southeast of my limb location. I can move a little more north and get 15 feet from that. Is that okay?
No, how big is the rock there, Jack?
Oh, it stands, it's a meter wide and stands about a third of a meter high.
About a third, about a foot high?
Bob, how's that for a third of a meter?
Okay.
Bob, how's that for soil mechanics? I pulled the first bore right on out trying to get this thing on right.
I'll put it in before you hole fills up there, Gino.
Yeah. Right now I'm interested in getting this second bore on. Now, let's see if I can get it back in. Well, not quite as far, but high enough for me to reach the... It still feels, Bob, like there's a lot of fragmental material down there.
Copy that, Gino. Good luck.
That was an interesting little exercise. Well, I got the bore on right anyway. Well, shoot.
Okay, Jack, as long as it's only 1 foot high at 10 foot away, that's satisfactory.
Okay. Bob, the lead's deployed. The line and the level bubble is just touching the inner ring.
Copy that.
Hey, Bob, you get anything from the ALSEP
Watch
yet?
that cable, Jack. Roger, we started to tell you that when you had the question, and we're getting good lockup on the data.
Well, keep an eye on it because I'm not happy with the level.
Okay, we'll get back with you on that.
I'll check it. Maybe check it. Yeah. I found a way to get over cables. Oh, man, I shove it. Whew. There you go again. I know. I'm going to get this one off and take a bite of candy here. I'm certainly having trouble with UHTs today. They just don't want to lock in when you get dust in there. Hey, Jack, be careful with that UHT on the heat flow because it was aligned. Real good. It was what? The heat flow electronics, when you go over there for that UHT, was aligned. Oh, yeah. Bob, I'm going to take a zap of cold water.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Whee! Almost looks like it's getting dark out, is it? Guess not. Hope not. Or we is in trouble. I think I may have gone the wrong way. I did. I went to min instead of max. Here it comes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Man, watch it. Okay, Jack, you're all right. Still deployed. Huh? Still deploying, nothing. You're all right. It's coming out a little hard. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, I'm back in min, Bob.
Okay, copy that.
By any chance have any heat flow data yet?
No, Gino, we don't have the heat flow turned on yet.
Right? Oh, that's right. Okay. I think that's right. Okay, I'm about to give you your number. Oh, God darn it. Crank it a couple times. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Well, just like I thought. The antenna doesn't want to go in.
Is that the number 3 section there?
There, Jim. Yes, sir, Bob.
Roger, beautiful.
Well, it's the last one I got. I guess we'll find out when I put the probe in. I think they're all in there. Okay, I'm about ready to deploy some geophones.
Okay, Jack, did you get the antenna into that sub-pallet? Okay, eventually?
Yes.
Good enough.
Bob, I occasionally hit stuff, and it spits the whole drill back at me. Knocks it back about a half an inch or so, and then it'll bite through it.
Okay.
My general impression is that there's an awful lot of fragments I'm busting up down there.
Okay.
I'll tell you about them last 6 inches. I really came into something hard. But it's down all the way.
Beautiful, Zeno.
Oops, there's a heat flow probe. What happened? I messed up. Man, don't hit that. Give me heart failure after all that drilling. No, I just walked too close to it. I apologize for that. I don't care how close you walk to it. Mark does. Mark does. Just don't step on it. I do that. Training, though. Hey, Bob, just out of curiosity, what kind of heart rates has this drill been producing on me?
Stand by. Okay, you've been running 120 flush scene with peaks of 140 to 150 from time to time.
Okay.
And there goes the last heat flow hole on the moon.
Oh. Yes, sir. I tell you, if you learn how to use your instruments in this 16G, you take your time and you get around, it's pretty phenomenal. But if you try and bend over without some help, not so phenomenal. Boy, what a ride that Challenger gave us coming down. What a ride. Oh, you dummy. You dummy. Jack, you still with me?
EVA, good.
Okay.
Okay, the twin pans, there's a little play on words here. It's one stereo pan which consists of two pan shots. Jack is familiar with the position on this. It's in the stuff checklist. The first pan is about 10 feet north of a line drawn between Central Station and the RTG.
Okay, well, if it's on the checklist, tough checklist, that's okay.
Okay, the first pan is, the second one is not.
Okay. Where do you want the second one?
I'd recommend the second pan along a northwest line from the first one. This will be towards the middle of all of the experiments. In other words, from north to northeast. North to northwest, I'm sorry, Mike.
Okay, I mean, on the ALSEP photos page,
right.
Is that
Unbelievable.
northwest of that pan there?
Unbelievable.
Therefore, that's over towards the heat flow and beyond the heat flow a little bit. Heat flow electronics.
Yeah, a little bit west of the heat flow electronics.
Flight ALSEP.
Go ahead, ALSEP.
Yeah, we got a hot PI up here. It's really hurting for that Leam number. We do have the heat flow on. It's looking good.
Okay, heat flow is looking good.
Roger.
Okay, Gino, and the heat flow's on, looking good. Okay, Flight, what's ALSEP want to know about the lean location?
Bob, let me give you another one here.
Oh,
It's not the location, it's the Nomen reading on top.
Okay, well, it was said to be leveled and aligned, which means it was on that black mark, which is on the box, right?
That's
Well,
what I
it's
would
dirty.
say.
I'll tell you, I'm into the bottom of the white
PI
mark.
here, you need the reading, and there's no mark on the box.
And that's,
Okay.
about Bravo 1 again.
Okay, I copy Papa 1, Foxtrot 1, and Bravo 1.
Go ahead. There's a definite decal on top of that lane.
No, sir, Bob. No, the bore stem is in to the top of the white marks. I'm still putting the probe down.
Okay, copy
And
that.
the top of the white marks is about Bravo 1.
Copy that.
About Bravo 1. Okay, here goes the probe.
Flight experiments. Go ahead. Okay, for the deep core, we want to due north of the rover, or straight north from the RTG.
Pick a number
There's
you'd
a
like
rock
to hear. How about,
over there in that
Papa
direction
one?
How about
that they can
Papa
put it
1 there,
behind.
Gino?
Behind, you mean north of it?
Yeah, get the rock
Bingo,
between
babe,
the
you win and lock
the
in.
core and the RTG.
That's Roger. I think Mark 1 on that
Papa
one.
1.
Roger. And Jack, I gather you're probably traipsing across the landscape with a geophone about now, right?
That's firm.
Okay, and let me ask you,
Good, crazy.
you said
You know how
the...
big that rock...
Stand by. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, I gather you said that the lean was leveled and aligned, and I gather that meant it was on the black decal on top. Do you happen to remember what a number was on that?
Well, I'll check it, but I would think you know where that decal is.
No, we don't want
Okay.
to check it.
Good enough. Yeah, Flight, I mean, if they don't think there's a decal there,
Okay,
they're wrong.
Bob,
There's a decal there.
the
Okay.
middle thermal shield went to F1.
Hey, that's another
And
bingo.
I'm coming out to the south. I'm coming out to the south.
Roger.
Flight, tell me you can strain charts on 64.
64. Okay.
Cuts into the station 1.
Flight, did ALSEP get satisfied on that thing?
Roger, he said it was across a mark. Our PI here is not aware that there's a mark on there. It was just a compass rosé.
All right.
We're checking with the closeout photos now.
And the thermal shield is in place.
Roger, copy that.
Well, it was until I moved it.
Flight EVA.
Do I need my javelin anymore?
Go ahead. Okay, in the CDR checklist is a line for returning the UHT to the LRV. This is in case Jack needs it for sampling. Obviously,
I
he
think I'll save
won't.
it till after I drill the
So
core.
we can save a little bit of time by having the CDR just leave the
Neil,
UHT
my.
where it is.
Take it easy, Gino. It sounds like you're... No, I'm doing fine. Okay. That sun is just bright. I ought to put those visors down, I suppose. Those other visors. Okay, let me take a look at my list and see whether I got everything. Measured, height. You got all the shields. You're coming out south. Verify heat flow is level and aligned. It is aligned. The Nomen was good. UHT to the LRV, LMP seat, and then what do I do? Let me see.
And he doesn't need to carry that UHT
Heat core
back.
prep. Jack, I'm gonna leave the UHT in the heat flow in case you need it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go behind a rock over there. Now. In that depression. Bob, you do want the core in a depression, right?
Roger, that's affirmative, Gino.
Flight science, there was that one that was almost
Okay,
due north of the one
flow.
that would be rover. That would be a good one to be
Prettiest job I've
suggested.
ever done.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going behind a boulder over here.
Science, it strikes me that one behind the boulder is also pretty good for shielding, too.
job. I've got about 385 and I guess about 50%. I can't see it too well.
I copy that,
And no flags and no tone, and I'm on intermediate coolant, and I feel great.
Roger.
Copy.
Likewise, and I'm LMP is 5-6%.
Okay.
What are you, Gino?
Copy that.
Well, I can't see it. The sun was. I don't know, Jack. I can't. Yeah, about 5. Yeah, about 5 or 5.4. Okay.
We've been talking with the Bliss guys. If we got a short EVA like that, the walkback constraint's going to cut off part of stop 1. And if we're also up to 30 minutes late at stop 1, it looks like it's cutting stop 1 down to about a 20-minute duration.
Okay.
That's all. It's on. He's got it up on 64. Doesn't have. You can. I got it.
Geophones within 2 degrees of vertical. In this undulating terrain,
Right, we're doing a checkpoint.
I think they're pretty good, but it's not real easy to tell what vertical is.
Roger, Jack. And science, I take it that large rock is a good enough shield for him also.
Well, this is right in line with the shallow depression, and it's right in line with the
good enough shield.
Okay.
RTG with a rock in the middle.
Okay, Gino, as long as you're drilling behind the rock from the RTG, that's great.
That's where you're going to get it. Let me see what I need. Drill rack, core bag. Drill. At 1 IPS. Okay, let's go do it right.
Why, what channel is that plus thing on?
64. It's got the constraints on it there.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to put it right in this depression. Right in.
Check phone complete. Flight.
Get the middle of that. It's a shallow one. If I go over there, I'm not shielded, Jack. No, that's good. Get it in the middle here. Get it in that place. Right in this little, it's only about a 4-meter depression. Wait a minute. Oh, you're on the other side of the rock. Okay. Yeah. I want to get back here. That's good. Oh, man, go slow.
Flight at Station 1 still looks like a 45-minute stop to me.
Well, we'll check on that. I don't think it is, though.
No, looks that the way that line crosses there, it should be right at 45 minutes.
No, that looks like being half an hour behind it. Yeah, you got to take a half hour out of the front part of that stop. For that much behind, or whatever you're behind.
Bob, all these big boulders around here that I've looked at are the same rock type. Ooh, who pulled over the geophone module? Can't imagine. Okay. That sounds like the title of a book.
EVA. Go ahead. Okay, we have verified that the trainer does have a decal on the lane. We are checking for the direct correlation to the rosé.
Uh-oh. There it went. What happened? Oh, I lost my bike. I see it. I see it. I took number 1 in the right direction.
Flight experiment. Go ahead. Yeah, we're thinking one of the alternates here, or one of the possibilities here. It's a little time out there, so it really worth driving out and back. Then we might spend the time back here closer in the limb. We're thinking that way. Okay.
Implement that.
Yeah, we'll try to do that.
Flight surgeon.
Okay, Cernan. Roger. BTU update for the first 3 hours was Commander 1185, LMT 1130.
Fourth across.
I'm sitting there, Burma, trying to fit, talk about 7 leak boots. Put stem number 2 on.
Jack, how's the call you back? Center GS on that.
How's the bed?
Yeah,
Not bad.
Okay, you're not having to worry about it. Photos yet.
No, I've been checking it. Bob, my biggest problem is that the flags don't anchor.
Okay, copy that.
In general, the lines are following the contours.
Block 780 flight. Gotcha. EVA. Go ahead. We'd like to see the CDR drilling. I think that's what we're trying to find here. Okay.
Well, try another one. Doggone it.
What's the problem, Gino? It won't screw on?
Oh yeah, it's no problem. You know, it's the same problem you always have. You get these threads, get a little side force on them, and you know, with a helmet and gloves and what have you, it's just you can't. Sometimes they go on easy, sometimes they don't.
Copy that.
Okay, I got this one on now.
Roger.
Boy, do I have a ball of spaghetti here. But the geophones are going in the right direction. I hope you don't have an EMI problem. Can the geophone lines cross, Bob?
Stand by on that.
ALSEP, copy.
Yeah, I copy. Stand by. Doesn't make any difference, White.
Okay, no problem, Jack.
Okay. If you see me start to pull over that module there, and don't do that. No, I mean, well, that won't hurt. It's just that it stretches the other geophones tight.
Okay, well, right now we're watching Gene.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll watch it. The anchors are completely unsuccessful on the module anyway.
That looks pretty good, Gino.
Not too bad, Bob. The first core was awful loose. I think I could have pulled it back out with my hands.
That's not the idea.
Flight EVA.
Good.
Okay, the decal on the leam is at the 25-degree mark. It has been compressed compared with flight at the C squared F squared.
Okay, good.
Flight income.
Go ahead.
My camera temps are kind of leveling off to almost right to where I expected the camera to be. LCRU is still a little bit hotter.
Take it a boy, are you a long way off?
Okay. You saying your rise rate slowed down then?
Yeah, I'm just about nominal on the camera right.
Okay.
Flight experiments.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're working out the times now, but if we can spend as much as 30 minutes at Steno, we'd prefer to go there. It's shorter and it will get us inside those walkback lines. It's about, 1.2, 1.3 kilometers out. We can, and it'll give us a little more time to spend.
Okay.
So we're working out the detailed times now.
That's too bad. Sure wanted them to look down in Emory there. Okay. And experiment flight.
Go ahead.
Are you also looking at further steps in rover battery temp control?
Yeah, we're working at it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's stop for a second, Bob.
Okay, we observe your problem there cutting the wrench off, Gino.
Well, I had to get down to get that third stem aligned and get it on there. This is the easy part, but I just got myself behind a power curve for a second.
All right.
How's the time, Bob?
Stand by. Okay, presuming you're taking photos now on geophone 4. Having finished geophone 4, Jack, you're about, right now looks like about 15 minutes behind.
Okay.
And no problem on the timeline so far.
Down up. You know, Bob, one of the problems is I'm working in a small crater, and it's just a little difficult to work on these slopes. Okay, it's on. Ready to put the drill in.
Okay, Gino.
Okay. Let me get the dust out of the bit by blooping it.
Capcom flight.
Oh,
Go
man,
Yeah,
okay.
I suspect you might have misled him a little bit there without no problem with the timeline.
Well, we were trying to keep him from getting too anxious this
How am I
morning.
doing, Bob, on the time?
In flight, have we cut the EVA back to 6 plus 22 now, or 6 plus 45?
6 plus 45.
Okay, well, he's got the O2 line coming down here in a second at 6 plus 22, right?
That's a T-max flight. That's not, add 23 minutes to get the lifetime.
Say that again, Tony.
Okay, that's the time that you have to be back at the limb to meet the walk back to the straight. That's 6 plus 22. The plus lifetime is 23 minutes beyond that, which is...
Okay, but that's the time you still have to use, and you can't stay at a station by shifting the whole line over that 22 minutes is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? I mean, that line can't come down and hit the lower ordinate there at 6 plus 45?
At 6 plus 45, you have to be in the limb at 3.5 psi.
That's the 6 plus 22 is an allowance for closing out.
That's the pad at the end. Okay.
Yep.
Jack, do you read me? Yes. Okay, because I don't see you. I'm up by the big rock. Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay, flight ALSEP, still getting a good signal off the ALSEP?
Man, I hope that hole doesn't collapse.
I'm sure we are. ALSEP flight.
I'm going to be awful disappointed.
You're still getting good signal, aren't you?
Roger, Texas is locked in at negative 140 and Goldstone is negative 133.
I think I could drive that heat flow.
You guys are satisfied with the line with the antenna? You don't want to go back to
for one probe without any problem.
Is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Flight science.
Go ahead, Science.
We'd like to get back to the drill operation if possible for TV.
Bob?
Okay.
If all goes well, the next few short moments you'll have the final unleaded core stem.
Side flight. We want to get back on the drill there.
Automatic in this area on Apollo 17.
On a Monday evening, Roger.
Yeah, on Monday evening. That is what it is, isn't it? Hey, who's winning the football game?
Stand by, we'll find out. Okay, and Jack and Gene, the score is 10-10 at the half.
Yeah, it's Oakland and who?
Jets.
Kansas City. What am I thinking of?
Flight ALSEP.
Go ahead, ALSEP.
Right, the LSGPI requests the LMP, when he rotated the LSG sun shield, that it was on 20 degrees. He just said that it was tilted over to the mark. He didn't, and it was aligned with the inside for shadow, but he didn't say what You can tilt it too.
What's the mark?
It should be 20 degrees.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, another question on whether or not it's on the decal.
Hey, Bob, would you settle for about 8 inches out of the ground? About as low as I can get.
Okay,
I haven't heard from them recently.
okay, Gino, we'll give you an A- for that one.
Flight
But
EVA.
it's still an A.
Want to make sure he clears the flutes for the full amount of time here.
Well, I'll go lower if I can get an A+.
20 seconds.
But I'm going to accept an A- because I'll never get the wrench on it if I go any lower. I'm within an inch of the white stripes. How's that?
That sounds great to me.
An inch of the white stripes, Bob.
Roger,
That's
and they're
great,
worried up there.
Flash.
You didn't clear the flutes, Gino. You want to tell them that so they'll be happy?
Yes, sir. I'll tell them I did clear the flutes.
Okay. And Jack,
Yeah,
where are you
I did.
lost
If they
on
want
the
me to do
plane?
it tomorrow, I will.
No, if you've cleared it, that's sufficient. And Jack, where are you lost in the plains of Taurus-Littrow there?
I'm over here. He's 180 from where your camera, from where I am.
Okay.
Right across the river.
Okay, you getting ready to take geophone photos or ALSEP photos?
I'm getting ready to enable the old geophone.
Okay, I take it that means you've taken the geophone photos.
Oh, yes, sir, and I forgot the gnomon.
Hey, Jack, how about give me a couple of quick readings here to satisfy some people? One, was there a decal on the lean that you aligned it with? There's some controversy down here that there's no decal there, and the question is if there isn't, they want a reading out of the degrees, but we keep saying there's a lean decal and we can't prove it.
I'll go prove it, Bob. I'll go by there. Stand by.
Okay.
What's the other question?
And the second question is there a decal and was it aligned on the shade, the 20-degree decal on the LSG? Was that also aligned?
Yes, sir.
Okay, copy that.
Thank you,
Orange one.
Roger. Agree.
Flight EVA.
As per drawing.
Good. Roger,
As
sir.
long as he's going over to that lean,
Roger.
could we have him
Prove it
give
to
us
me.
a Gnomon rosé scale readout too in degrees along
Yes,
with
I
that
do.
decal? So it'll save a lot of trouble here. There's some confusion in flight
Okay.
drawings evidently. The trainer has 25
Okay,
degrees.
Bob,
The
I was
drawings
able,
we have show
okay,
32.
Jack,
Pull
go
the
farther.
core
Go.
out
Okay, go ahead.
with the drill. I was able to pull the core out with the drill about 3 inches and it's all jacking material from there out.
Okay, copy that, Gino. And we finally got some word from the Cape to prove to people there's a decal on the lean, so you don't have to go back by that, Jack. Just at the right time.
Already have. It's reading 30.
Copy that.
And there is a decal.
Okay, copy that.
Okay. I guess I take ALSEP photos. Good. Once more I tempt the fate of the god of the cables.
Okay, and Jack, we're getting ready here to try and save a little bit of time, and we're saying that why don't we just take 2 stereo pans for the ALSEP photos. First stereo pan will be in the vicinity of the original stereo pan, and the second one they've suggested will be to the northwest of that original one.
Northwest, okay.
Yeah, and I'd suggest you go far enough so that you can see the lean past the central station.
Yes, sir. Hey, Bob, you'll be interested to know I just put a plug in the top of that core, and it disappeared from sight down the center of the core. I'll put a cap on it too, but I want to plug it first. I want to get the rammer to plug it down. Hey, Bob, what do you want the focus on the pan to be?
Stand by on that.
ALSEP,
15 feet?
ALSEP flight.
Bye.
Where do you want the focus on this pan? The ALSEP.
Sorry, Fly, I don't know anything about cameras.
Okay, EVA.
EVA, where's an intermediate focus? Short of 74.
Say again.
Where do you want to focus
There's
these
my rammer.
pans?
There it is.
I'm sorry, focus what?
The pan.
The pan should be the nominal
Hey, Bob, that's
camera pan
strange. That
focus.
plug was too small for the core.
Is there only one?
No, they change as they go around the circle. There's a decal on top.
The focus, EVA, not the f-stop.
Stand by.
Hey, Jack, you got a focus that's somewhat short of between 74 feet, a little short of 74 feet.
I already taken it at 15, Bob. I think that's pretty good.
Okay, that's...
Flight
okay.
EVA.
We couldn't get an answer.
Too late, EVA.
Flight out.
It's not a calibrated detent, but I don't think you need it
Yeah,
here.
just in the timeline where he throws after
Okay.
switch 2. I thought he was supposed to do it about the time just before he starts taking the ALSEP pans.
Yeah. Just before that. That's right.
What's the question, Frank?
A LSP switch.
It should be enabled. You called it out a while ago.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Copy, Flight. I didn't either. Thank you.
Flight experiments.
Go ahead.
Okay, to get any 45 minutes at stop 1, we would have to leave the SEP site at 4 plus 19.
Okay.
And ALSEP is 15 feet okay for
How
those
far
photos.
We'd be leaving. We'd be leaving.
Go ahead, 17.
Stop 1 early, and we'd probably still get some SEP deployment
About the
time
same
in back
position
there
as
because of the
the
walkback line.
heat flow down sun? Or up sun?
Stand by.
Okay, Bob, I was able to
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me, Jack.
get Bob, I ran that plug 3/4, 2/3 of the way down the rammer, and it hit solid pay dirt.
Okay, that sounds
I'll
good.
put a cap on it for you too.
Okay, that'll make people happy. And you copy me, Jack, that sounds
I
like a
knew
good
it
spot for
would.
the
And that
fan.
Roger, Bob.
And Jack, would you confirm for the ground that you got the LSP
That's
enabled?
Cap Alpha. No, I didn't. You interrupted me. Good boy. I was on my way and the Leam interrupted me. I'll get it.
Roger.
Keep after me.
Science.
Go ahead, Science.
They tell me that the pan should be at 74 feet here and not 15 feet if Jack was going to do that.
Okay, you already did it at 15. EVA flight.
Go.
Did you copy that?
Negative. Say again.
He took the pan at 15 feet focus.
Okay, we were recommending 74-foot focus. Sorry I was late.
Science flight.
Go ahead.
Bob, that's Cap
You want to
Alpha.
spend time taking it again?
That's on the core.
Say again there, Gino.
Flight, he's supposed to take 2 pans. Did he take 2?
He has by now, I imagine.
And Jack, you're taking your second pan, right?
I'm not sure they're hearing us all the time. Yeah, but the camera just stopped. Oh, man.
Okay, what was your question, Gino?
I just said that was Cap Alpha on the core, and let me tell you, It's coming, but this thing is really in something. Oh. Would you believe I'm out of film, Bob?
Okay, I'm afraid I'll have to.
Why didn't I look at the number?
You want to give me a frame
Mag
count?
Alpha is empty.
Okay, copy that.
It's 158.
Copy 158.
Flight EVA.
Go ahead.
Okay, when we change, we'll need to go to H.
Magazine Hotel.
Okay, and do we want them to have to take this next one at 74?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, Jack, we're recommending Magazine Hotel, and we also suggest you take the second pan when you retake it at 74 feet.
Okay. Man, it didn't feel like this stuff was that hard. What's the problem, Dino? You need some help? No, nothing you can do. Just jacking away. See if I can get this thing out of the way.
Flight experience.
See if I can get it out is what I'm really saying. I may be jacking a treadle down into the surface.
Flight EVA.
Change hands.
Experiments, Capcom.
Go ahead.
Are we going to come back and take all the same photos over again on the second EVA or the third EVA? If so, we're kind of gilding the lily with two pans here.
EVA, you call?
No, we're not going to duplicate anything.
Well, no, but are we
that
going to...
should be Mag Golf in lieu of Hotel.
Okay, Mag Golf.
Okay, Jack, if you haven't put
correct.
Magazine Hotel on, we want to recall that and make it Magazine Golf. Gale.
Flight experience.
Well, Bob, I've already got it on.
That's
Okay,
correct.
sorry about that.
All right,
Is
keep
that okay?
Leave it on.
Leave it on.
I know what you want. You want color.
That's affirmed.
Well,
It's black and white, black and white.
Gale is not, you mean Charlie.
Leave Hotel on there. Experience, you call?
Yeah, I got a time here. The last time that we can leave the SEP to get to Steno and spend 45 minutes too, and that's 4 plus 4 or 5. And that that means that's the last time without any time to deploy the SEP.
If you're still there, over. Okay, EVA, what do we want to do?
Well, I'm still here, but I got Hotel on.
Just leave Hotel on.
Okay, leave Hotel on. We goofed. We'll just accept it.
Well, okay. I don't have much time, otherwise I'd change it. I should have thought of that myself.
Well, we
But I got a little time, because I got a lot of jacking to do.
And experiments is a Capcom this time.
Man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to come back and take all those 7 and 3 foot photos here at the ALSEP on EVA 2 or 3.
I'll get the neutron flux ready.
That's not really known,
thanks a lot.
Capcom. I kind of doubt it.
Okay, because I'm going to say if we're doing that, then
Okay.
we're gilding the lily. We're taking two whole
baby.
pans here.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to get this thing out now that I got it.
Boy,
EVA,
you have what you call getting down
Go.
into your work.
Okay, it looks like Commander's going to get a little bit further behind here working with that thing.
Bob, I'll
we got
save my
plenty for the
comment
LMP
till
to do.
later, I hope. This Corps is appreciated.
Yes, we should be able to let the LMP go ahead and start configuring the neutron flux. I would say we're well within the 30-minute limit on that in the sunshine.
All right.
Yeah.
Also,
That
he
makes
can
me feel
start
warm.
the geo prep activities around the river.
I'll get it.
Okay.
You're going to have to bear with me.
Surgeon flight.
Man, I don't know what it's in.
How's he looking there, the commander, that is?
He's running
I was afraid that'd happen.
155, and BT is about 2,000.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
let's let him ease
I
off a
didn't
little
go
bit
in there
there.
hard.
We agree. Flight, tell me we agree with that.
Hey,
Capcom.
how about slacking off for a minute there? You're getting going pretty.
Okay.
He's eating into that oxygen.
Roger.
One more turn, I'll get up. I gotta hit an easy spot sooner or later.
It seems that way.
Oh. You're right, Bob. I'm gonna take a rest. You betcha. Man, I hate to say it, but I had that 25% of the way there. I can feel it ticking now. I'm going cold.
Okay.
Flight EVA. Go. Suggestion, Gene mentioned that when he put that top plug into the top of the core stem, it dropped right in, which suggests it might be loose. He did ram it into the dirt. We might consider him putting the second plug in on top of that.
Okay, Bob, I got
make sure it
couple pictures of the heat flow probe.
Slop back and forth when he turned it upside down.
Now,
The
let's
second plug
see.
we don't need anyway.
Okay, Jack, if you've got the two
Yeah, we
sets
put a
of
cap on
fans
top
there,
of it.
we're suggesting that you,
Yeah, but he could remove that and replace it.
since the CDR is still working on the core recovery, we suggest that you sample the large boulders and loose material on top of some of the smaller large boulders in the vicinity. In other words, let's do some sampling in here while Gino's pumping on the old Jack. Unless you guys think that...
Want me to help him?
Well, unless you guys...
That's
okay,
a commander's rate.
unless you guys think that two guys do that better than one, I'm not sure.
coming down nice.
Flight ALSEP.
Good, Alsep.
Gene, you want me to tell you
Yeah,
a
you did
little?
verify that Astro switch through 2 was
Jack,
correct.
I don't think there's much you can do.
No,
Come on over
he
here
said
one
he
minute.
didn't
Let's
do
see
that.
if
He was
I
going
can
to
use
go
up
to
some of my
I
water.
didn't hear him verify that
Let's see
he
if I
went
can't
back
get a
to
bigger
digital.
bite.
Okay, we're just checking because we turned the
You on one
experiment
end and
on
let me
it.
stand on
Where
the
he
turtle.
said
We
he'd
might be
thrown
able to
it.
get a bigger bite. I
And we
can't get a
not
very
getting
big
any,
bite.
well, we don't have any indication it's on. So what we're going to do is verify whether the switch is
That's
on
one
or
of the
not.
problems.
Okay, why don't you turn the experiment back off?
I am.
And Jack, can you verify we have the LSPE enabled on
Flight
there?
EVA.
Jack
Go
this
ahead.
brick.
Okay, with Gene's rate of oxygen consumption here, it may be a good idea to get the LMP to give him a hand checking that out of the surface, so we're going to really be in trouble.
Okay.
Let me put some weight here.
Flight
See if
science.
you can get see what kind of bite you can get.
Soil mechanics also suggested you just try pulling straight out. It might be loose in that direction. The treadle might be more against the side of the wall, too.
See if you can get a bigger...
Capcom, did you copy that?
Oh, no. It's coming now. See, just... Here, let me get my foot down there. You get Jack. See, that's the key. Now, I think I can... Okay, if I do it that way, get her way down there. Okay, now try it.
Flight ALSEP.
If we get a couple inches at a throw,
Okay, the
we're all right.
experiment is
There
in
you go.
standby, and we have a
Do that for a little
recommendation
bit.
on the problem with that
Okay, let me
thing is
put
to put
my
the
foot
wrench
on
on it and go clockwise.
Okay, ready? Yeah. It's got to loosen up sooner or later.
What problem are you talking about?
The one what they're working on right
When you
now.
get tired, I'll do that.
The
You
drill
can
out?
Deep core getting it out.
You mean you get something better than the
This way
treadle?
I can get a bigger throw.
It's just an input.
Well, that doesn't
Okay.
sound like it's too well thought out.
Let me know when and I'll do that.
According to the
Oh,
head
that's all
shaking back here, it is thought out.
You're saying they can back, use a wrench and
And
unscrew
do
it?
it clockwise.
Yeah.
It's better than the treadle
Good.
prying down, huh?
Yep. Right, they say give it a slight rotation clockwise as we're lifting out.
Okay. Stay there.
EVA flight.
Stay there.
Go flight.
Did you copy
Okay,
what
back.
ALSEP's saying here?
Yes, I did.
Is
Thank
that
you.
something you guys have done down at the Cape?
No, it's not.
Hello, my
We'll use Jack pedal.
among other things.
I don't know whether
Okay, let's try that again.
Martin has
You
done
want to
that
get
or
over
not.
here and I'll do that for a while. Well, I tried that. I just lost my balance. Can I hold there? Yeah, you can hold there and I'll hold it too. That seems like a little easier. Yeah, it looks to me like it should be getting easier. Just hold on to me. What was that? Huh? I got a tone. It was probably a... You still got it? Gone. Momentary. I probably
Sound like
got
you got a tone.
Yeah, did you see anything?
Negative.
Get over here. Get over here, Jack. All right.
When he
Now let me get over there.
scrunch the suit
It's
up
coming
and
now.
let it come out again, he probably got a how to
Probably a flow.
momentarily.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you come over here? Come on, one more. I think we're going to get it. Okay, come on over here and hold your foot against that thing. Just hold that little thing down. That's making. Ready? Yeah. Yeah, we're getting it now. I need your foot on that thing, see? You got it? There you are. I don't know what kind of hole we're going to have. Okay. Get your foot down on that thing again. Wait a minute, let me... Okay. I jacked the treadle down about 6 inches. Okay, it's loosening up a little bit.
I experienced
I keep saying that, don't I? No, it was. It changed while I had it there.
Flight science.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, the feeling now is when we go to Steno Crater, it's 1.2 kilometers from the limb. We can deploy the two EPs. We won't deploy the server that which normally went down to Station 1.
I've got that. LSP, and I'll get that and a few samples. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it'll be the half pound and the 1 pound. The 1 pound will be at Steno, and it should be deployed first. On the way home, we'll deploy the half pound for the timing.
Let me tell you, Red Rover.
A half pound is 6.
Let me tell you.
6 is the 1 pound.
Yeah, it'll be the 1/2 of the 1 pound.
Okay, you still want to get the SEP out?
I stand by that. Yeah, we could spend 45 minutes to flight and then deploy the SEP as per usual, I think.
I think it is. I saw all the way to the ground during landing. Yeah. Okay, Houston. Mark it. Enabled.
Okay, finally, thank you.
Oops, I moved your central station. I got to realign your antenna.
Stand by, Jack, wait a minute.
ALSEP flight. ALSEP flight. ALSEP flight.
Well, the Noman's still aligned. I thought I moved it.
Okay, we'll let it be.
Yeah, we should have raised the flag on this thing. It looks just the same as when I left it, but I thought I moved it.
Okay, Jack.
Is it okay, Bob?
ALSEP flight.
Roger, we're going out to sites right now. Get a DB reading.
Okay, leave it alone for right now, Jack, and we'll get a reading on it.
Okay.
For a minute or so. And, Jack, I guess, right now, if you might get some fairly rapid samples in the area, since you're probably almost ready to leave.
Flight ALSEP,
And can you
signal
tell
strength
us
is
what
good.
you saw there in the vicinity of the...
You got the switch on too this time, right?
You were giving us a description
Roger,
of your boulders
flight,
there,
turn
and the
the
weightiness
LSP on,
of
make
the
sure.
alignment of the crystals, the pledge. You want to amplify that a little bit?
Okay, let me...
Go, flight.
We still got 6
as soon as
plus
I get back
45
over
here.
there with a sample bag.
At the present
Bag
time, flight.
10 Echo, 10 Echo.
Command is 5 Alpha
Is a
0.
sample of a very large
LSP
boulder
on.
that's just beyond
Unless he was going to continue. I don't think he is.
geophone 3. Just west, just south.
Copy that, 10 Echo, and boulder east of which geophone?
South of geophone 3, southwest. I got a few photos to document the boulder. I'm not sure I documented the sample, though.
Okay, I'd like to restate my point about getting the LMP to configure the new time flux at this stage. We can spend a little
The
time.
same kind of rock I saw near the limb.
As per his checklist, though, right?
And
That in his checklist? That's correct. Okay, good.
the Gabbro, I'm beginning to lean towards 50% plagioclase, though.
Experiments come up on gotcha cord.
Okay.
Bob, I had to remove the treadle from the hole, and I'll tell you later why.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, me. I'll tell you later why. I just figuring, oh, me, how am I going to get all this stuff
the
now?
LSP is on.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
there's my hole. Okay, it was right there. And our fiasco over here, we knocked everything over. Did I ruin something? No, I just got to stoop over to get things, and that's a major effort these days. Can I help you? Nope, I got it here. I got a delicate core in one hand, and I'm trying to get some core caps in the other. You'll be glad to know it's full, Bob, and while I'm
Flight
only
science.
wanting to see the bottom end right now,
Go ahead, Science.
We'd sure like to have a TV on Gene.
it looks like what I'm walking on, but it's obviously
okay.
not
We'll
powdery.
get back
It's
to it.
obviously very
Can't go, Flight.
very cohesive because it's the bottom of the core is not
Can't
smooth.
go,
It's very
Flight.
jaggedy and fragmental-like.
Okay, copy that.
Can't go,
Very
Flight.
good.
Bad flight.
We get back on
Yeah,
the
I'm
I've been trying to
being
call
very
him.
careful with your core here, but I got to do a few little housekeeping chores first.
Okay. Have you got the
What?
neutron
Yeah,
plugs over
I'm
there in
in
the
bed.
vicinity, or is it still back of the rover?
No, sir, I already got it.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, I've been looking.
And Jack, in your travels there while you're doing some sampling, if you happen to wander by in the vicinity, approximate vicinity of the double core, or the deep core, you might get us a rover sample of the soil there.
Okay. Bob, and the core is filled to within an eighth, or certainly less than a quarter of an inch from the bit.
Okay, sounds good to me. Sounds like a good candidate for a cap.
Experiments, Flight.
Yes, sir, and it's got
Go ahead,
Bravo
Flight.
on, and
Hey, let me
plug has been
review your
discarded.
plan here
Copy
for
that.
this post-ALSEP site. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
let me
just
see
going
what
to
else
come
I
to
can
you.
get here before I
All right, well, go
get
ahead.
too upset.
Instead of mine going stumbling through it, you tell me
I
what's
need my
okay.
the
We have to
drill,
leave
besides
here
performing
at 4 hours
admirably,
and 28
is a
minutes
tool of necessity to lean over and
to
pick
go out
things
to
up with.
Steno and spend 45
Just when you
minutes
let it
there,
fall
come
down.
back and do the SEP.
All
Okay.
right, a little bit slower.
And our next
It's Steno
priority
for
is
45
to
minutes.
put the old
Yeah,
neutron
45
down
minutes
the
at
hole wheel.
Steno.
Okay.
Deploy the SEP at the limb.
Well,
Well,
we shall
east of the
see.
limb, right?
Man, I don't even know if I can find a hole.
Yeah,
It's in the
you
shadow now. I guess I can
SEC.
see it down
Okay, how much driving time are you allowing in there?
there. There it is. Okay. You
How much
asked,
SEP time?
12 minutes
Yeah,
for
and with a little
driving
bit of
and
luck,
3 minutes for each EP
you shall
that we
receive.
deploy.
Okay, that's 12 minutes round trip driving?
No, it's 24 minutes round trip time driving.
Listen, I'm earning my 3 1/4 a day today.
Okay.
Oh boy, I don't want to lose the rammer either. Let me get that before that
Okay,
gets lost in the
experience.
shuffle.
Go ahead.
We don't want to lose
And the
that
charges
for sure.
that you want to deploy are 7 and 6, is that right?
This is Science. That's a firm flight. We'll deploy number 6, which is the 1 pound charge, at Steno first, and then on the way home, halfway, we'll deploy the number 7 on the way back, which is a half-pound charge.
I bet you all think I'm stepping on that hole, don't you?
These are the same places the charges were deployed originally.
Okay, good.
John doesn't either.
Bob, I see no clear alignment of plagioclase R-pyroxene in this rock. That's the one with the parting in it. It looks as if integrating what I've seen here and over at the big rock, the geophone rock, that the layering or the foliation or the parting, whichever it is a result of variations in vesicle concentrations. The sample 10 Echo is a sample of the more coarsely vesicular rock. I could not get one of the more finely or non-vesicular fragments, but I got pictures of it.
Okay, copy that. And do you see any...
And I'm having trouble getting...
Go ahead.
EVA, bud.
Go.
Go ahead.
What
And do you see
What
any
is the
evidence of
LMP
soil
doing
on
right
top of some of these
He is just
medium-sized
sampling around
boulders?
the ALSEP area flight.
Okay, he has not done this neutron
There's
flux.
soil,
Gene is doing
a
that
little
right
bit
now.
of
Oh, Gene
dust
is?
Gene is doing that right now.
in
Okay.
some of the holes, but there's not enough to sample at this
Flight
point.
experiments.
Go ahead.
I may
Yeah,
find some later.
Okay,
We ought
copy
to get
that.
the LMP to take the
Picking up
SEP
the
transmitter, go over there and get the SEP transmitter and take it out to the site.
You want him to do that instead of sampling it?
Yeah, we can get it out
Walls,
there and then fly the
do not
EVA.
seem to be shiny.
The
Most
LMP
of them
can
seem
start
to have
breaking
dust in
the
them.
core tube down if he wants while the CDR is doing the neutron flux.
Copy that.
The vesicles
Okay.
are
Experiment
not
flight.
cleanly spherical.
Experiment
They're,
flight. Go ahead.
They're spherical,
Okay, you
but
want
they
him
have
to
fairly
help
rough
with the core
outlines.
tubes here, or you want to go on
They
and
look as if there's
take
been
the
some
SEP transmitter?
recrystallization.
All right.
Bob, I will verify that the lower section is on.
Okay, thank you, Gino.
Yeah, I guess it's better to go ahead and get the core tube broken down.
Okay. Capcom flight.
Go flight.
Okay, the back room wants us to press on and get
I
the
picked the
LMP do
wrong
the core
rock to
tubes.
sample with a scoop, I'll
break
tell you
those
that.
down instead of the sampling.
Okay, quit the sampling and get to the core stem breakdown.
Right.
Well, I tell you, housekeeping is the key to the world right now.
Okay, Gino and
Okay, I know the key to the world is whether that...
Gino, stand by. Hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure that the top of it doesn't go down the hole too and disappear, either by putting it through the treadle or if you're sure that or whatever.
Boy, Bob, that sure is a good thought. You know, I had to take the treadle off because the jack wouldn't go down. There's no way I could put that treadle. You know, let me turn it on first. That was a good thought. It may.
Fly the EVA.
It may go down
He
that
can
hole.
thread that
That would
thing
be
through the
terrible.
treadle.
How big's
And
the
at his
hole,
hand.
Gino?
See, the jack wouldn't. Well, it looks big enough to put this down. And let me use my judgment on it. And a little ingenuity. I verified the top was on, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Shazam!
How about that? Loud applause, loud applause.
See what happened here to the treadle, Bob? I couldn't get the jack to go down, and it made the hole oblong but it's all right now.
Okay, beautiful.
I mean, it ended up all right.
Okay, and why don't we get you two guys together again now and break down the core and press on. And we got a little revision here to the EVA. I'll get with you in just a minute on as soon as I find out what it is. Flight, you want a briefing?
They want to delete that station 1 and only go to steno.
Bob, I feel pretty good about that. That makes me feel pretty good.
I'm not sure. Science flight.
Bag 174,
Go ahead, flight. Which side of steno you want to go to? East
Smile
or
from
west?
next to this big rock.
It'd be the west side of
the
Steno
pillow.
flight.
But I can't get a chunk of the rock.
Copy 174.
That'd be the west side of Steno.
Beside the big rock. And Jack, while you come back here to the rover, why don't you get one more rover sample in the vicinity of the deep drill while you and Gene get ready to take on the core stem. And because of being a little bit behind here, what we're doing is we're getting prepared to drop station 1 in favor of doing steno, over. And I'll get with you on more details on that in a minute.
Well, how far behind are we?
Stand by.
Flight EVA.
Go ahead.
At 35 minutes.
35 to 40 minutes.
They're about
just depending on how
between
you count it.
35 and 40 minutes. And part of the problem is that
flight
We're a
science.
little short on oxygen.
I hate to say it again, but we're wondering off the
6 hour and 45 minute EVA.
the science back here with the TV.
That we have to.
Okay, what is it you want to look at?
We still want to see Gene and see what he's doing there.
Okay.
Which is a reason to curtail Station 1 apart from just being behind, which is what the hooker was.
You get back on a commander, please.
You guys.
Okay, Bob, I'm approaching the rear of the rover. I've got the core, the cap, the wrench, and the rammer.
Okay.
Well, I didn't mean to breathe up all that oxygen.
Well, it's something you can't help. Even the surgeon agrees with me on that one. And for your thinking, Jack and Gene, what we're doing is we're planning on going to the west side of Steno in that boulder field, which is partway out to Station 1.
Surgeon flight.
Okay, you want me to you want to break that and I'll go get this sample? Yeah, I'll break this, Jack, no sweat.
Surgeon flight. Go ahead, flight. What kind of rates you got now?
Gene is pretty well queued up the ground.
Yes, they're slowing
down some,
whenever the commander does any activity,
I don't think we're interested in the surface sample in the last little bit. I think it's just a...
let me give you the totals for the first 4 hours.
Stand by, though.
The CDR 1170 and the LMP 1120. The planned was
anything
for the
Jack. It doesn't have to be a skim sample of any sort.
Predicted was 1050 for both.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Bob, I'm breaking down a core at the tail end of the rover here.
Okay, congratulations.
Well, don't do it yet. I haven't gotten it broken down yet.
Flight EVA.
Go ahead.
I'd like to recommend that the LMP
help.
use the commander's camera and retake that first pan at 74-foot focus instead of doing so much sampling around ALSEP while the CDR is breaking the core tube.
Flight Inco.
Go ahead, Inco.
I'm not going back over to the core stem.
Okay,
It's way around the other
three
side.
sections. Bob is full.
I can't get there from the left. I've got to get there.
And I'll have to tell you which end I'm taking it from. I don't remember which end I've got here.
That's all right. We know since we got the cap on one end and Bravo on the other end.
You want to? What's your requirement to see the core stem breakdown here?
Yeah, the scientists wanted to see Gene break down the core stems.
With a hammer. Oh boy.
Okay,
okay, Bob, there's a mixture of soil and a rock.
Okay, go ahead.
In 475.
Go ahead.
Okay, copy. 475.
Soil came from about. The soil came from about 5 centimeters, 0 to 5 centimeters.
Okay, copy that. Beautiful.
And it's about 3 meters. 3 meters. 3 meters from the hole. Well. Hey, Bob, Cap Charlie is opposite Alpha. That was the first 3 sections.
Okay, copy that.
Bob, it's about 3 meters from the hole. I got stereo before with at 11 feet and one after at 11 feet.
Okay, copy that. And how about a frame count there, Jack?
Stand by.
Flight EVA. Good. If we don't get this second pan here, I think we're going to ask for it at the end of EVA 3 to retake that first one. If you take one at 15 foot and one at 74 foot, you're not going to get a stereo. It'll be all out of focus.
Capcom flight.
You.
Capcom flight.
Nope. Nope, I got it. Boy, this system works good.
Capcom flight.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to need that other part of that stereo pan at 70 feet. One at 15, one at 50, and one at 70, they feel is not going to give them stereo. The focus is going to be bad.
Flight EVA.
Go ahead.
And we want to use the CDR camera for that, so it'll be covered.
Okay, where is his camera?
When you took
Under the
those
CDRC.
two fans to the ALSEP, was one at 15 feet and one at 20 feet?
One was at focus was 15 and 74.
Okay.
There's a partial pan. There's a partial pan on Mag A, which was taken at 15.
Okay, understand.
Okay, Bob, I can't see what it is. I guess Delta and Echo is the two-section core. Delta being adjacent to the first section of 3.
Roger, copy that, Gene.
Flight experiment.
Go ahead.
Okay, the people back here are willing to take less time at Steno, like 30 minutes of time at the station, so we can leave here about 15 minutes later than the time I gave you. 4 plus 4, 3. Would make that would be the latest time that we can leave here before we alter our plan again.
Okay. What's your next fallback position here if we don't get away by that? 4 plus 4, 5 or so.
This is Science Flight. We'll have to take a new sampling position either near the rim or something like that, which we can think about.
Okay, you probably ought to be doing that,
We got
Jim,
3
but
cores,
I'm
we
not
got
sure
2
we're going to get away
flex
from
down,
it.
and we got 2 heat
As
flows.
I see it now, Flight, all they have to do now is get those core stems stowed and geo prep, and they'll be on their way.
Jeff, we are 30 minutes late.
Yeah, that's about right.
Flight EVA.
Roger.
Bob, did I give you the last cap?
Go ahead.
That's okay.
Okay,
we
we're
don't
ready
really
for
need
Jackie
it.
head back
The
to
way
the
they're
lab with
broken
the
down,
core
there's no problem. The 323 stands out, and the Bravo on the bit end, there's no problem there.
Hey, what you need, babe? Can you pull that off? Pull this off. Yeah. Rotate it 180 there. Like, no, just the total thing. That's good. There you go. Like that? Yeah.
Okay, and 17.
Hey, I have to line it up.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll let you do it. I got it. Okay. Give me a reading, Bob, before you speak. Wait a minute. Let me get it over with. It's 670 002 601. That's 670 002 601.
Did you punch grab the second time? That's identical to the first one.
I just said to read it. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, is that... but you, did you punch grab after the first reading you gave me there at the ALSEP? Or you just read me the same measurements you
Bob,
read
I
before?
call them out every time. Bob, I'm reading it right here. Everywhere I punch grab, you've got it written down somewhere.
Yeah, and I didn't copy you punching
Bob, I did
grab
not.
but the one time.
When I went back... Bob, I did not. When I went to get the turtle and the neutron flux and the rammer, I did not punch grab.
Okay, so that's the same as the first one. Never mind. Thank you. And, guys, we're ready for you guys as you go along here to do the geo prep and press on. As I say, we'll go to Steno and come back from there and do the SCP. Over. Any questions about that? We'd also like to know if you have the Nomon back at the rover.
No, we're just... Yes, we do. Okay, Lake Corrigan. Okay, can you put that in that Samper tool bagger? Yes, sir. We're configuring for geology now, Bob.
Okay, copy that.
Bob, right now, 10 Echo is in my suit pocket, I hope.
Okay.
Okay, Mount 20 bag dispensers, SCB-1. Let me get at them. I've got mine on. Okay.
EVAs is Capcom. We confirm we're about 15 minutes behind on the timeline right now. Is that right?
We're more like 40.
Capcom, it's more like 40 minutes.
camera.
Okay, I was not counting the time we're going to lose at the end. I was showing 3 plus 25 on my clock and 3 plus 39 on GeoPrep, right?
Oh, I see the Nomen. I put it there so I wouldn't forget it.
The EVA clock's up there at time base 5 in the middle. It's 4 plus 26.
Yeah.
Dexterity is the key.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Look at those cover gloves. I guess we can take those off. I don't know whether we ought to or not. I'm going to leave mine for a while. I changed my mind. I want to look at my gloves before I take them off.
So it's more like 45 minutes behind.
That's right.
We agree with that.
Okay, where are we? You got your camera, obviously. This is my camera. Let me get the bag dispenser on it. It's not a bad day start. Bob, is the ALSEP working good?
The last we heard was working great,
ALSEP
guys.
flight.
We'll check again, though.
ALSEP flight.
Okay. You got your camera, my
I'll get
camera,
back with
the
you,
floor
Captain.
pan,
ALSEP flight.
SCP to gate 1. Let me get that. Jack?
Experiment
you haven't been on a
flight.
rover
Go
yet.
ahead.
It's
Would
really
you
easy, but it's
shake
also
ALSEP up over
very
there, please?
easy to kick
Roger.
dust all over those battery covers. So don't even get on it till I put those covers down. Yeah, hey, I guess I should, we ought to press on as if we're going to Station 1. But yeah, you gotta walk back to the limb anyway.
Yeah.
We got it.
Experiment.
Roger.
SCP
Guys, we're going to play it as per the checklist. Jack will carry the things back. Dean will get the thing aligned. We'll go on to the step site, and then we'll press on from there down to Steno. Over.
Okay, very good.
And right now...
You want to come over here? I'll stow your place.
Go ahead. Never mind.
Yeah. My camera's under my seat. Okay, you can turn around. Oh, man. What do you bid in? Hallelujah. I'll keep the hammer. I'll give you this. Can you reach your rammer? It's right in front of you. On the... Oh, yeah. I haven't got the cap in yet. There it is. Okay, caps are in.
Flight network.
And
Rammer, come out. I want to get
want to hand over the uplift now.
Hold over.
Right now?
Affirmative.
Okay. Capcom, we're going to hand over stations
Bob.
here. They might drop out for just a second.
Okay. And we're going to hand over stations. You might get a drop out momentarily.
Right now. Okay, rammer, I got the hammer. Turn around, I'll give you a CB2. Okay. Now, guess who's watching to see how these hooks are going to work? Oh, man, like a charm so far. Oh, except your doggone harness is off too, Jack. Is it? Yeah. Okay, you got to undo the strap. Let me get at it. You've got to loosen that strap and just put her underneath, and then tighten it up again. This one here? The one on my right, yeah. Let me turn around then. I got to get on your right there. I think it is, yeah. That's where it is on yours. Yeah, I'd like to make sure that the other side's all right, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all right. Turn around. Let me just get it underneath.
Tell me, flight.
Go, flight.
I get so
How's your
tight
total
now.
time now? Still 6 plus
Okay,
45?
now I got it on.
Yes, flight.
Okay.
That's what we're
Okay,
going to
now
go
I'll
with
get
right
this
now.
hook.
Okay.
That hook's going to be a piece of cake, Jack. Keep it, and it's all on and locked. Okay, you got SCB2. You got the rammer, you got a cap dispenser.
Go ahead,
Okay, you can secure
How about putting
SCB1.
the summary timeline together so we can look at it on channel
think.
79?
I think it stays there.
Okay.
This does. Now it does, yeah. That goes under the seat. And this goes here. Yeah. Okay. Bob, the long can's going under my seat.
Okay, copy that, Jack.
They got a handover, I think.
Handover's complete, flight.
Okay. Handover is complete, guys.
Okay. which way to unlock those? Okay, you can pull it off. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. There it is. Usually stiff. Okay. So once I have my camera off.
Experiment's fine. Go ahead. You still want to go through the nav initialization and all of the LRB.
Did you get the heat flow pictures,
Yes,
by the way?
I think we should have that.
Most of them.
Okay.
Not all of them. They revised the whole camera. Hey, Bob, is it going to hurt to leave the UHT in the heat flow electronics?
Stand by. ALSEP.
ALSEP flight.
There's a heat flow sticking out of the center hole of the heat flow electronics.
ALSEP flight.
I ought to get that again.
Experiments flight. Go ahead. You get ALSEP on a loop.
One. Tall. Here, let me lean down.
Go ahead, flight.
Two.
Hey, they left the UHT and the center hole on the heat flow electronics. Is that all right?
For sure.
Yes. You need it? Just a second.
Those hooks weren't designed for new bag.
No, they didn't want to leave it in there.
Okay, Jack, they don't want it there.
All right.
PI says it has to come out, flight.
Pull it out.
Okay, good.
I'll get it right now. Okay.
Thank you.
What's the alignment, as you said? Yep. I sort of thought you might like it out of there. Let's stay away so I don't get a cable and I don't get dust in the mirror. The alignment is still good.
Okay.
Now, if I can get it out. Okay, I'm going back to the rim. Okay, Bob, the alignment's good on the heat flow, and I've got the UHT out. Jack, you need this? You better save it. I'm going to leave it right here by the ALSEP. Save it. Careful. Gee, man, I just threw it right here in this little ditch.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
Okay, the other
Just
UHT
a little
is
warning
by the
here. We want to
ALSEP.
make
We
sure
probably
that
ought to
they
have it
verify
with
they
us,
have the
you know,
gnome with it when they leave the ALSEP site.
for the sampler.
Okay, I thought I already heard
You
that.
got one UHT
Hey, you got
sampler
one.
already?
That's all right. Get it on it.
Okay, we gather you're on the way back to the limb with the core stems there, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Capcom, can you verify they have the gnome on? Brought it
Okay,
back. You're going
Bob,
to take it with them?
I'm going to take the TV away from you and get these battery covers squared away before I put the tongs and the camera on.
Okay, Dino, and you guys have the gnome on in the little quiver, right?
Yes, sir. The temperature on the batteries are 96 and 110.
Okay, thank you.
Can I close the covers?
Roger.
Can I close the covers?
Roger.
Hey, you're turning our voice around, Bob.
No, I
We're
said,
getting a repeat.
I said close the covers, please.
That's right. I heard what you said, but you're turning our voice around.
Network flight.
Flight network.
Did you copy what the crew said? They're hearing their own transmission, he said.
Roger.
Bop. I was strolling on the moon one day in the merry month of December. No, May. May's the month. May, that's right. May is the year of the month. When, much to my surprise, a pair of bunny eyes.
Sorry about that, guys, but today may be
Okay,
December.
the battery covers. Okay, Bob, the battery covers are closed. I'm going to go mode switch 1. I guess I'll just wave goodbye. You look pretty clean, so I won't touch you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, man, it's even hard to move you counterclockwise. Here we go. Counterclockwise, facing aft. Okay, I'm going to go mode switch number 1.